everyone, it's me, Darlene. I am here with something different today. I am going to be cutting up this shirt into squares for quilting. Before I start, I want to explain about the shirt. Once upon a time, I used to have people send me clothing for videos. I used to transform them in some way. Everybody used to always say, I'd love to send you something, and I didn't want things. So I thought, I'll let them send clothing and then they can get a shout out in a video when I use their item. But what happened is people just kept sending me gifts, things, stuff, and I would beg them, please do not send me personal items or things for me. I don't need, I don't want. I'm trying to get rid of things. And I would get a box with, just stuff for me. And I know you don't want personal stuff or gifts, but I just had to send you this. So I had to stop. I had to stop doing it because it was driving me insane. But I still have everything that people sent. I did quite a few videos with the clothing. And this one, I don't know, this is several years ago. But this one was sent to me by someone named Diane in Maryland. If she happens to still be watching this channel, thank you, Diane. I have a feeling she's long gone. So this is a shirt she sent me specifically to transform into something. I used to try to do an upcycled fashion type thing, but my mannequins are buried. I don't have them to use as models right now. And I just thought we can use fabric for quilts. You can really use any kind of fabric for quilts. This happens to be a 60-40 blend, 60% cotton, 40% polyester. It's really good for quilts. It lasts forever. Back in the 70s, cotton poly blends were like big in the quilting world. Then it went back to cotton because people are like, no, 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 quilts have to be made with 100% cotton. And if you want a 100% cotton quilt, that's great. If you just want to make a quilt that will be used, just use whatever you feel like using. Here's how I plan on starting this. I'm going to take off the sleeves and open them. I measured quickly, and I measured like the front piece, and I could do 5-inch squares, but there'd be a little bit of waste. I think a 6-inch square would work better there. So I'm going to open up the sleeve, and I should be able to get some 6-inch squares out of that. It's surprising how much fabric you can get out of a shirt. This happens to be a size 1X shirt, so quite a bit of fabric. It's a beautiful print. And of course, whatever I cut today will be on eBay as a penny auction at the time that this video is uploaded, so go check that out, link down below. I try to always include the date that the auction will end, so you're not looking for it later. You know what? I'm kind of liking the cuff. Let's see. Where could I get? Oh, I could get 6 inches all the way down to there. Ooh, right there. I'm going to cut above this thing because I can't use that part. Okay, we'll save that. I don't know, maybe I won't save it. And let me do the same to this guy. I'm going to cut above that cuff. I'm cutting, where the seam is. So let's see what we can get for 6-inch squares here. Or maybe 7-inch. Gee, I could go all the way up to here and still get 12. Not in this direction though. How about 5, 10, 12. Okay, let me measure half of this shirt. There's bound to be some waste, but I obviously don't want squares to have any of this seam, so let's just cut the whole shirt apart. And I'm not going to save that collar. I'd love to get back to transforming all the stuff people sent me, but my God, I got so much stuff. It was like, okay, this has to end. Look at all this nice fabric. Now, for the heck of it, I don't know. I might just go with 6 inches. Yeah, it works in this direction. So let's just go with 6-inch squares. Can't tap that around my neck. I can't. And let's start with the sleeves. Where's the other sleeve? How can something be so... Oh, it's under this one. And I'm going to put them wrong sides together. I'm going to... Yes, I absolutely have enough room. And I'm going to go this way, fold this like this, and I'm going to cut... I'm going to even that off and cut a 6-inch strip. Maybe I could do 6.5 inches. I think that will work even with the other pieces. Better make sure with the front side, because I actually cut 6.5-inch squares. That'll work. Okay, 6.5. My thingy and my other thingy right here. 6.5 takes me to right here. If you wanted to mix this in a quilt with 100% cotton, you could wash... Hang on. I was saying, because I had to go and edit this whole thing now because I didn't know where I left off. If you want to mix this with 100% cotton, you might want to wash your yardage to shrink it if you want, because this isn't going to shrink, and 100% cotton will. And or you can just be wild and crazy and put stuff together and not worry about it. Now I'm going to do 6.5. We have 4 so far. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I guess I'll like put the scraps aside. Okay, next we're going to do, maybe we can do the front pieces. Like that. And is this the other piece? No, that's the back. Okay. Easy peasy. I'm going to just fold this up for right now, and let's get rid of, well, how about I just cut that with scissors? I guess I'm going to do it this way. How about I do it like this? Let me make sure that's all together. And like that. I don't know. I'm having a hard time deciding here what I want to do. I'm going to just cut strips this way, 6.5. My mother's yawning. I don't know if you can hear that. Wow, I think I can get one more strip out of this. Four and 2, we have 6 so far. We'll get all this, and I'm sure I can cut through all of that at once. Yeah, this one isn't quite going to make it. Let me take these 2 off for right now. That was both of the front pieces. Now this. I'm just going to fold it. All right, that looks good. I think I'll start on this end, cut off the tail. I'm gonna line up that fold. And same thing, I'm going to cut 6.5-inch strips. And we probably can get something out of this, right? We should be able to, I think. We got going on back there? Nothing? Look at that nice piece of fabric. Turn it because this is bumpy. So I'm going to cut this way. We are almost done. Wow, this is working out so good. This is what we have. Look at the nice squares. Let me count them all. We ended up with 30 squares. And I just like the size, especially for that print. I don't know if that's any better. Trying to change the settings. I love how the print looks like it's, you know, it's just like falling. It's scattered. It's really nice. So 30 of them, that's a lot. And these are good size, 6.5. You can do a lot with these. Okay. You guys, wait. Don't leave. Don't. Stay. Don't leave. I can cut 2-inch squares out of a lot of these scraps. So I'm going to do that off camera, but stick around. I'm going to show you like in a half a second. I'm going to show you what I come up with. You guys, I got 114 2-inch squares. They're adorable. I even cut the cuffs and used the fabric that I could get out of that. Everything that's left is just little tiny scraps. Now, I will tell you that I, haven't checked every single square. It's possible that there could be some that are not quite whole in there. I was careful, but I want you to know it's possible because I'm cutting, stacked fabric and all that. And, it's not like I'm buying yardage. I cut yardage and I know what I'm cutting. This, there could be a piece that wasn't quite as wide as it should have been or whatever. So 114, that's going to go with these 30 squares, and you could use those as little cornerstones in a project. Oh, so cute. And again, don't worry about mixing it with 100% cotton. I give you permission to do that. Also, it's probably possible that I could have counted wrong, but these should all be stacks of 10. This one's got 4, 114 in all. All right, for real now, goodbye. Thank you so much for watching, and all of this will be in the same penny auction. I hope you win it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.